I ride those often.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's a heavy bike, so but it's a cruiser. It's smooth. I had it for sale for a minute. Then I put a title lien on it, or a title loan. And then I was like, well, I got to sell the Super Duke. And this thing, man, it has cruise control on it. This thing
The
has,
the bike does.
yeah, and it has
The
a
Super Duke does.
yeah, 1290.
Hmm.
It has a mechanism where when you have three settings for like your street, your like if it rains, and then for sport. So it adjusts the transmission, the braking, the suspension, and everything
That's
around.
amazing.
Yeah, and if you pull a wheelie, it has like a gyro. You know what a gyro is, where
Mm-hmm.
it it won't go
Kind of
over.
stabilizes the
Yeah,
bike, make sure the
yeah.
weight doesn't get too far back so you don't wreck.
You could pull a wheelie and hold the wheelie up in the air and hit cruise control, and cruise control will be at 100 miles an hour. You'd be doing 100 miles an hour in a wheelie down the road and just sitting there
That's
with one
amazing.
hand. Yep. You ever see, yeah, like you see these guys riding their ATVs and dirt bikes on the streets. Well, what they do is they have like a governor type, or it's kind of like their brake. When they pull the wheelie up, there's a pad that's hitting the tire so it won't go over. That's the same kind of mechanism, but it's the computer that's doing it on. Yeah, it's a
That's pretty
trip. Our,
cool.
our technology is just like crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna. It's. Did you ever play the
Oh,
Gran Turismo, or did you
I'm
ever
sorry.
play? Did you ever play the Gran Turismo, or when you were
Uh, I played Gran Turismo 5 for a while.
right?
Um, I didn't get too far in it because I personally, whenever I bought it, I wanted something. I thought I could drift online with it,
Oh
and then it
yeah,
turned out that they shut the servers down for it, which kind of bummed me out. So we
yeah,
ended up coming back to the Drive Club.
yeah.
I
That
still have it though. It's in my PlayStation. It's in my PS3. My PS3 is in my drawer right now because I don't ever play it.
yeah, and it's not live, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, try.
Right,
If I could get a stream, like if I could get a simulator where I could
right.
drive like an actual driver in it, I would. But I don't have one. I would like to get it though. Set it up
Yeah,
in the corner of my room.
yeah. So what I was saying, I did from this profile, Lamar L. Hardy, Lamar Hardy. I I went to the old one was XX uh, Slayer Inc. is what it is. Slayer Inc. and 53. Um, so when I did that, I more or less started the game over. And as I did that, I started doing the licenses, and it was easier the second time, you know. Um, so I busted
Give
out.
you a
I
little
have
more
all gold.
experience, right?
Yeah, I got all gold and licenses on this one. And it's pretty cool. So
Yeah, like I said on that one though, that's probably your best bet's probably gonna try to contact those people and explain to them the situation.
yeah, or just leave it alone. I mean, the more time that I spend trying to get those cars back, I can be, you know, getting them more as I race. So
That's true. That's
yeah,
true too. But I can definitely relate to trying to
get
getting
your
the
shit
best
back.
thing.
Right.
And then because there's this game that I play on my phone. It's called Car X Drift Racing. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not. It's out on mobile. Um,
Okay.
it's called Car X Drift Racing, and I had this phone for a long time.
Right.
And I um I lost my train of thought. Anyway, uh, I had pretty much every car in the game except for like three, and there were 50 cars in the game. And my phone broke, and I had to download it on another phone, and I couldn't get those cars back. because there was no way for them to track it and keep track of what cars I had bought and which ones I
Oh
didn't,
yeah. So yeah,
and
like
it
on my
sucked.
so like in my library right here, I fixed up these certain cars, and then I took a picture of them, and so then you put them in different landscapings. You know what I mean? Like if you went on YouTube right now, you'd see it. Um, you'd see the cars that I had, and this is really the only like a 458 Italia Lambo. Um, I was gonna delete them, and then I thought, you know what? This is the only evidence I really have of that I owned
That you
the
have those
vehicle.
cars.
Right. So I don't know, but yeah. So maybe later on, do you play Fortnite?
Yeah, I play Fortnite.
You know, I started playing it, and I was like, man, I the whole the whole thing of chopping wood and breaking rocks to build a place when there's a storm coming or something. I guess that you have to actually uh, play it a lot to get good at it. And then you got to have friends. You have to have friends on your side to help protect you while you're doing shit.
That depends. You can. It all depends on whether you're playing duos, which is where teams of two, and then there are teams of four, and then there are just straight solos where you go in by yourself.
Yeah, that's what I think I did. And that was like going Grand Theft Auto. Do you play that at all? Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I mean, on Grand Theft Auto, I have, like I said, and I usually only use one profile, one person. I use a chick because it's a lot better. She's a lot better to look at than having some black dude or something. You know, it's true. Because if you give it, you get shot up or whatever, and you go to change your clothes, you put them in the shower, and it changes, it like vitalizes, revitalizes them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there's just the whole thing of putting a dude in the shower and sitting there while he's sitting there scrubbing up, just you know,
People always ask me, why
yeah,
do I run a female character? And I say, well,
yeah,
to be honest, bro, whose butt would you rather look at, a dude's butt or a girl's
you,
butt?
you know,
The whole time while you're playing, like I like to play for a long time at a long period of time because and I mean, I take a lot of stress out in GTA 5.
oh yeah,
If
yeah,
I get mad, I just go run some people over on the sidewalk.
nice,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I have
And
all the
like, uh,
planes, I have all that shit. Yeah, I have all the facilities. Right now, I'm on a level that where it's the submarine, so it's the second heist, right? The Doomsday heist is the second one, and two of us could run it. And I'd give you all the money one time, and then the next time you would get all the money, or I would get all the money. You know what I mean? We'd take turns
yeah.
if you had that level, because what you have to do is you have to quit right at the end when you pull the Avenger in to the helo hangar. Do you know that one I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
This the submarine one where
I
you
haven't
got the
done. I've done the first part of the Doomsday heist,
yeah.
and
So yeah,
that's actually something that I'm doing with my dad.
right. So doing the father son thing. That's cool. um, but yeah, if you get to the Doomsday, that one, it's the second one with the submarine, and then it's like you would quit when you bring it in, and if the person who's running the game, hosting, quits, then everyone else, like I said, gets the money, and then you take turns doing that, and it's a kind of a glitch, and I don't know if they can
So you
patch it.
keep on getting the first
That
um
yeah,
that the
that
first
job,
time finished bonus or whatever
right,
you call it.
right.
So you keep getting that. That's
So you
cool.
yeah, you all you do is restart. It's just like, or you quit, close the application. Um, just like on there's another one. It's an orbital, the orbital cannon in the facility where you can just
Uh,
it's a it's
I don't
a
know that one.
it's a satellite weapon that can kill anybody on the map, right? You can just
Whoa.
like you can totally when you go to when you have the facility, and then you have to buy the orbital cannon. You go into this big round table and you walk up to it, and then it shows you an overview like from a satellite dish over um, Los Santos, or that's the name of it, right? That's the name of the
Yeah, Los
so
Santos.
it shows you all that, and it zooms in and it zooms out, and then you can move around with your joystick all around the map and find the people that you want to kill. It's like putting a hit on them. So you put a hit on them. You call Lester. You say, "I want to put a hit on him. How much? 3 grand." And then you yourself, you physically take the orbital cannon. You zoom in on him. It says 3, 2, 1, and then it zaps them. And if you ever see
That's
the
pretty cool.
yeah, if you ever see the orbital cannon actually hit somebody from if you're like standing near them, you'd get effed up. And if you see it, it's like a bright light, like they're getting hit by lightning, and it's a trip. It almost takes you out of that whole map. It kills you so bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but then you can, like I said, after you do, you hit them with the orbital cannon. You go and there's a screen that turns green or something, and then as soon as it does that, you hit your PlayStation button, you hit your pause button to close the application, and then you restart your machine. It restarts you somewhere else, but like everybody else that was in that one session, you can go back to it, and you can multiple kill because it's like what 500 grand, $750,000 to kill a person with the orbital cannon.
Jeez.
Yep, it's like, yeah, it's almost $1 million. So,
I think I would pay that though if someone was riding
if,
around in a Hydra blowing me up the whole
if
time.
damn right, I'd go out of my way, because it's pretty easy to get $1 million on that game if you're working, you know,
If you're
if
actually doing it, yeah.
yeah, if you got a good crew, you got these guys doing helping you hustle, and I had it like that for a minute, and then I kind of you lose track of people here and there. So yeah, it
Yeah.
is
I
all
used
of
to
a
have this squad that I used to play with on Fortnite, and then
yeah,
we all broke apart. I still play with a
yeah.
couple of them, but we all never play together anymore.
Wow, it's like yeah, it's like being in school or something.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, it's like in high school, I'm that one mutual friend everybody's friends with, but nobody else hangs out anymore.
right,
I
and
hang
you're
out with everybody else, but none of them want to hang out
yeah,
together.
because they're probably all stoners and you're not type thing or something. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, because I can tell you don't. That you're pretty straight ace Jake squared away, and that's cool. I think
Pretty much.
you're
Pretty
probably
much.
what about
Probably
17 or 18 right now.
16.
Okay,
But
see, it's like today, our kids are prodigies. You know, they're almost brought into the world being geniuses, borderline genius. When I moved from Sacramento to Iowa, I was in the 7th grade, and those kids, uh, they were doing uh, double division when they were in the 4th grade. By the time I got to 7th grade, they were doing algebra, pre-algebra. They were into trig and calculus when they were in high school, and that's
man,
college level shit right there. Um, I
I'm
was,
in
yeah,
I'm a freshman and I'm in geometry. I'm not a freshman now, but I was just past school year.
yeah,
And man, I was in geometry that class.
it's hard.
It's not hard, it's
You,
tedious.
yeah, you have to be anal. You have to be like OCD-ish with it. You have to
It's
attention to
it's very
details.
tedious. I barely passed it because it's so tedious that it's like it's that kind of work, it's the kind of work that you don't want to do, but you have to do it.
Right. It's just like
Well, half
now.
the time I didn't do it.
Just like math. They say, oh, you're going to be using math. And then you think when you're older, oh, where am I using this math that I was doing? Where am I using this
And that
algebra?
and they're right. It all
Yeah,
depends on the job you get.
yeah. If
Like
you're an
my dream
architect,
job, I
yeah,
want to open up a performance shop.
right.
Uh, and in order to do that, I have to be able to calculate how much air is going to get into the intake manifold of a car, and how much pressure that intake manifold can hold.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy. Savage. So, I was
Tedious,
gonna, yeah,
boring, but
yeah.
the outcome will hopefully be a very fast car.
Or working on fast cars. You know, you go to MMI motor, or you go to mechanic
Uh,
school,
yeah,
and then
ITT tech.
ITT or yeah, shoot. I think there was an
I'm
ITT.
hoping,
Yeah,
I'm hoping that if I like next year, I have to get on the grind. I have to get my grades back up and all this other stuff, and I have to stay on top of it because I'm trying to get math a math scholarship.
oh yeah,
Because I used to be in athletics, and I was an okay athlete, but I was nothing special. No scout would just specifically pick me out for a scholarship.
right.
So like, I gotta step up my game on the other stuff.
Hell yeah. It's like it all starts right now for you.
Hmm.
I was out at
And
the smoking area while I was smoking at breaks or whatever, and still playing football. But I mean, it was like parents owned the bar, and it was like I was a California kid, moved to Iowa, 200 people there. I was kicked out of school the first day. Yeah,
wow,
for
that's
fighting.
crazy.
Yeah, teachers started talking shit. I was like, they're like, oh, this is a student we have here from California. And, she's looking down at the paper. From Sacramento. His name is Marty Hardy. And everybody just started laughing. And I was like, oh, hell no. Because that's what I always thought my name was, Marty. Because mom didn't want to call me Lamar. So I didn't find out my name was Lamar until I was older. Um,
Oh
but
wow.
kids are cruel. When you got a name like
Oh yeah,
Marty,
kids are definitely cruel, man.
yeah, you got a
I
name
can't
like
stand
Marty
kids.
Hardy, yeah, it's like, oh man, you're either gonna go with it and make the joke with them, make a better joke than they did,
Or
and
defend yourself
or defend
against it.
yourself, yeah. And I'd fight even if I got my ass kicked, but I learned how to
That's how I
fight.
am. Well,
Yeah,
that's not necessarily how I am. I fight if someone puts their hands on me or they
oh
put their
yeah,
hands on my friends or family.
right, oh yeah, friends and family. But they're the ones that'll get you the worst.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I've been screwed over by a lot of my friends.
you just don't loan them money. Period.
That's
Sooner,
I never loan money.
yeah, that's well, you can, but you just have to make sure you have something that of theirs that they want back if they want some money. You know,
That's true. That's true.
yeah, like their PlayStation. Oh shit. Or you got their bicycle, their Cannondale or something. Yeah, you get a $3,000 bicycle for a couple $100 for 2 days. It's like they're gonna come up with their cash.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Or you get a
crazy.
$3,000 bicycle for $200.
Dang, that's it too. That's happened to me before. Yeah, it was a Cannondale, but then I found out it has like they're carbon fiber and they have they're like all handmade and shit, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like $3,000 to $5,000. The frame itself is $3,000 frame. So and I got this one. I don't know if you remember Lance Armstrong, how when he got his bicycle
Mm-hmm.
stolen. Do you remember hearing about his bicycle getting stolen? Well,
Mm-mm.
he
I don't
was in
remember hearing about that.
Sacramento. Yeah, they were doing a race from like Sacramento. It's called the Golden State Race or something. And he was parked at a Motel 6 near where like homeless people hang out and shit, criminal elements, drugs and shit. And so his pit crew, they had like 3 trailers with all of his bicycles in them. This dude, Lance Armstrong, he was the top of the line, and and so one of the homeless people got into one of his trailers that they parked over in the shadow, took a couple bicycles. These bicycles were worth over like 10 grand, and that's just like, what? $10,000 for a freaking
For a
bicycle?
bike.
Yeah. Well, the rims actually cost 5 grand each, the rims and tires all together. So it was actually about a $15,000 bike. What? I'm like, no way. It better pedal itself. It better pedal for me. It
Right?
better
There's no
feed
way
me.
I'm paying 15K
Yeah,
for a bike that don't pedal itself.
there better be. You could take the seat post out, stick your dick in it or something. You, yeah,
That's great.
you know what I mean. And then it better feed you like through a straw or something. So yeah,
I could
that's funny.
imagine someone putting a catheter on a bike so they
Or a
could drive
pocket
long
pussy, right?
distances.
Yeah. So you piss down in it, and then it would come out and hit
Come
the
out the
guy
back
be,
of the frame.
and then it'd shoot off the tire and get the guy behind you, shoot piss in his face or something. Yeah,
That'd be funny.
that's
Just
funny.
imagine seeing that on the on
YouTube.
ESPN highlights.
Yeah, I saw this one race. It was all Mercedes. These Mercedes uh, SL something, SLK or something, and there was a race like in, I think it was Tokyo. That Tokyo track.
I
And
don't know the name of it. I know what you're talking about though.
yeah, and these guys, there was over like 30 cars. 4 of them made it through, but there was a pile up, and it was on YouTube. I saw this. It was like the largest GT crash ever. So it was kind of trippy. I saw that today. Yeah, and then I saw these motorcycle crashes, and I was like, whoa. I mean, I've always been real careful. I've rode since I was a little kid, but it's been like, yeah, I saw these crashes, man, where people just don't give a shit in a car. They're like, if they're drunk, especially, they're like, they'll just plow right through, not even caring. I
I
was like,
know. That's
wow.
I don't understand how people can ride drunk on a bike.
Yeah,
It don't make sense to me.
I was
Like
so,
these people,
yeah.
there are people out here who can barely drive a car drunk, and they're gonna be out there on a motorcycle drunk.
Right. Well, I used to drink and ride all the time when I'd go out riding my dirt bikes and shit. Oh,
Okay,
I
let me
hear
check
you're on
something.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Is that mine
yeah, I
or
did.
yours?
No, that was me. I had to
Yeah,
check my audio.
yeah, I could hear it. That's funny. So I got these cards right here. All right, so I'm gonna see. This one's a WRX Subi STI, and so I got to get the exact Type S, and then 2016. Then I'd have to go. Yeah, I'd have to go to where you buy it. Actually, I think they gave that one to me, but I don't know. So yeah, I listen to like Slayer and shit, and I do YouTube. I go GoPro, and um, you'll see like if you go Facebook or any of that. If you go on my name, um, there's a couple of sessions where I'm riding the Super Duke, going through traffic, splitting lanes, like their cars are just standing still, and it's probably a good thing I got rid of that bike, because every time I got on it, I was doing over 140, 160 miles an hour on it. Even in traffic, it was just like stupid shit. It was, yeah, I would have killed myself or had multiple tickets. And so, yeah, I lost one bike to a Gixxer. It was a 600 Gixxer to a DUI. Yeah,
Oh, that sucks, dude.
yeah, yeah. I was over at the park drinking, and then I got on it, went home, and yeah, stupid me. I learned a lesson from that. DUI school. I had my
Right.
girlfriend. My girlfriend, she had to drive for me everywhere. It was like my truck, big red. It's a 2000 Ford F-150. Uh, so yeah, I worked hard to to have things, and when you lose them, I've lost.
It
Yeah,
hurts whenever you lose something you worked hard for.
dude. Like I said, I'm 53 years old. I have have had. I had a house, a truck. I had a machine shop, metal lathes, all that. I did iron fences and windows and shit, bars, So, and then I caught my best friend, fucking my girl, right? Yeah, and she was supposed to be pregnant with my kid, and then they were killed 2 days later in a car accident.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't.
That's rough.
Hey, babe. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, it's like what 2:30 here, so it must be like 4 there, huh? You ain't got
I'm gonna
nothing to
have to
do.
get off soon.
Yeah, I'm like you ain't got nothing else to do.
I really don't.
That's funny. If I but if I buy this, I have $729,000 right now. I don't want to buy it because it'll take the money. If I don't have the money, or if I have the money, it'll take the money because I'm not trying to purchase it. I'm trying to just get it back with that same livery that I had. But
That's rough.
so what I have to do is just not have any cash on me when I go to try to grab up a car, or right after I get one of these $1 million cars, then I'll go try to. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But I need 250,000 more dollars to get that. It's the Bugatti. This is one the race Bugatti. Um, then there's I just got this one. It's called the Alpine VGT. Um, Thing does like 0 to 100 in 1 second. What? Yeah, and then they're like concept cars. They're uh,
Yeah,
imaginary cars is what they are. They
not
just
real production cars.
no, they that was what was really cool about this game is this Ono Mitsumoto, whatever his name was, who created this one. He went to these different car places. A friend of mine's inviting me. Um, so yeah, so he went to these different car places like Mazda, and there are some cars that are concept race cars, like the Lambos and shit. Um,
Hmm.
he he told him he gave him like maybe some kind of like incentive, and then of course they're gonna get he paid the corporation. Can
Oh,
can
of
I have a
course. They.
yeah
I think all. Um,
yeah
I know.
creators,
Need for Speed
right,
for sure has to pay for rights name to put their
on
names
it,
in the
yeah,
game. So
right,
I'm sure
yeah, PlayStation, or
Gran Turismo had to do the same.
yeah, it's called Polyphony Works or whatever it is. Yeah, that's funny. So, all right. Well, so what's your name again? I'm sorry, bro.
Daniel.
Uh, Daniel. Yeah, you can call me Lamar or Marty, whatever you want. Uh, yeah.
Sure.
So,
Sure thing, bro.
right on. It's nice talking to you. Um, we'll mix it up again. You know, check out each other's games and maybe interact. That'll be
Maybe.
cool. Yeah,
That would be
but
nice. I mean, I'm
yeah,
always down to chill with people.
that's cool. Especially if they're not like crazy or anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you don't need any. At first, Gran Turismo or Grand Theft Auto, man, I'd get in a car that I just bought, and somebody'd come along and blow me up. Then it
I
wasn't.
know the
That's like,
rage I felt in that game.
yeah. I was like throwing controllers and shit, snapping controllers in half and everything,
Mm-hmm.
breaking TVs, and it's like, oh shit, what do I do now? And yeah, so but then I learned how to do it. I learned how to deal with it, and or you sometimes you either fire first. You learn their intention, because you come up on somebody you don't know. They're not one of your friends. I usually put my gun away. If you shoot me, then it's like you don't know what you're in for now, because I got a whole posse that's just right in the shadows waiting to fuck you up, Uh,
Yeah.
but usually I'd handle it one on one anyway. So I mean, and then after we do like a parlay, like a session of you kill me, I kill you, then I'll hire him on or friend him or something. That's what makes it kind of cool. 'Cause it was like being in the Navy. You go, you know, from one place to another. I've been halfway around the world a couple times, and you're running into Army, Marines, Marine Corps, and they're always talking shit. They were always talking shit to the Navy guys, and they called us squids, and we called them jarheads and jarreens, and we'd talk shit, and then we'd get in fights. We'd be at the bar, and get drunk, and you be outside. You'd tear up the bar. Shore patrol would come, the police, and you'd be in the brig or something, and you'd get in trouble, and they'd take money from you, all that. Um, but it was like you get into one with knockdown, drag out, and exchanging blows with people, and then all of a sudden you end up bleeding and having a beer with them later. Uh, Kind of crazy, but
That just goes to show how like easygoing men are. I mean, men,
yeah,
you get
yeah,
mad at someone, you show them who's boss, and then boom, y'all can just chill forever.
yeah. You
That
either
that
take,
happened to me.
yeah,
In like the sixth grade, I got into a fight with a kid. We didn't talk for 2 days. The next 2 days, we were like best.
wow, yeah. That's always, it's too bad if females didn't get that, I, I yeah, fuck. I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't want her to hear me because something will happen. Uh, so yeah, this friend of mine right now that I met, he's from Ohio. He didn't have the PlayStation Plus, and I had another card. I actually gave him a $59 PlayStation Plus card. I did that, and I mean I'm good till 2022 anyway. So um, I might be dead by then. I didn't expect to live till I was 20, and now but yeah. So this dude, he seemed cool enough, and so I hooked him up. Even like on Grand Theft Auto, I get those shark cards. Boom, I'll buy a card, 20 bucks. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna let you go, Daniel. It was good talking to you, bro. Um, Yeah, try to stay cool in those hot days. Stay in the shade, you know, or find a water hole. Yeah, I always do. Right on. So yeah, I guess we're gonna be friends here, and so you either invite me sometime, and uh, we'll do Call of Duties or whatever if you want. So just name the game. You too, man. Thanks, Daniel. Later. All right. That was a good kid right there. You can tell he was pretty like genuine. So um, I like that. Sure. Let's see, E-Man. Where is this guy? What he is this guy? Let's see, where's... All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, we will rock you. Whoa, don't trip. Don't trip, fool. Let's see, where are you tonight? Oh. Bloody hot man's in the street. Take on the wall someday. Got blood on your face, big disgrace. Buddy, better put you back into your place. Singing, we will rock you. Sing it. Here. Yeah, bring it. There you go. Alright, it's just gonna cost you though. Hey. I'm gonna come back. Okay. You do that now. See you after identification. What'd you say? Oh, can't see shit. Damn it. Watch my own broadcast? How do I watch my own broadcast? I guess I... Oh, that's funny. It's repeating. It's repeating itself. I'm hearing myself on the speaker afterwards. YouTube. That's funny. Oh, I said it at the same time. I said it's funny at the same time. Uh, wow. That's funny. Nice. Oh, I did it again. Babe, I said it was funny at the same time. That was crazy. That's funny. Nice. Wait. Uh, oof. I did it again, babe. Oh, I'm repeating myself over again. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the speaker and you can hear it. Here we go. It was nuts. Right here. Uh-oh. Alright, here it goes. Now I'm back in. Oh, but I'm not on YouTube. Wait, it was saying broadcast. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, see, I can broadcast. Can you hear me, kind of? Babe? Can you hear me a little bit? Alright. Yeah, see, it's recording my voice. Yeah, it's recording my voice, and it's coming back. And I was like, nice. I'm repeating myself. Nice. At the same time, I'm saying, and it's weird to say stuff at the same time. And I'm talking to you. Sweet. Sweet. Nice. It's like I'm laughing at myself. Sweet. Nice. Shut up, asshole. I'll kick your ass. I've done it before. I got this chick on here now. She's listening to this. That's funny. Hold on, Lisa. I see you there. If you can hear me, you can add a comment if you want. I'm on Gran Turismo. Hold on. If you got a game, if you want to chat, I'll send you an invite. Yeah, if you want. If you have this game, we could race if you want to. Do you see? I have it on here now. You should be able to see it now. These are cars in the liveries, or cars you can purchase. I don't know if it broadcasts that part of it, but right here, usually I'll do the missions. Do you have this game? Because if you're like, if you're following me, then you can get on the same chat if you wanted to, or I can invite you or whatever. Because yeah, I just had a pretty good conversation with a dude from Texas, I think it was. I got some good friends all over the world. I got more friends now than I did when I was in the Navy. That's funny. Oh shoot, it's Fez. There he is. That's Daniel. Yo, Lamar. Yeah, that was cool. That was fun. So yeah, there's a couple good races here that I like to be inside the car. Jake, break. So I only got a certain amount of time to do this. Tack it. Supposed to be drifty. Not sure what. Oh, don't hit the wall. Oh, shoot. I think they still give me money, but no money, no honey. Can't hit the walls. I'm gonna go online with the couple friends here, or one at least. He's in Ohio. Let's see if we're gonna make this. Is this a drift? We're supposed to have slick tires on it, high revs, so you can get sideways. I always thought it was the Jake brake that made you go sideways. I don't know. Am I supposed to? I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Just don't hit the wall. Yeah, I did it anyways. So, oh, there's my friend the Demon. Did you guys see that? Oh my God, it's the Demon. You know, when I first met him, he was on a rampage. He just went around just like taking everybody out. I'm like, you know what? That's the kind of guy you want to be friends with. You know, it's like if you go into a bar or something, you have problems with somebody, you go to the biggest, craziest, ugliest, toughest guy. You just hit him right in the throat or something. And either he's going to recover and kill you, or you're going to be friends having a beer at the end of the night, bleeding. So, usually it was me bleeding, so. Yeah, it's funny. Let's see, so this is, I don't know how many laps it was. It was catch up. Oh, I was supposed to, let's see what I'm supposed to do here. Gotta find my friend Adam here. I'm supposed to say, oh, you ain't got no friends. It says it's AKC on GFF. Oh, Lisa. What's up, bro? It says a friend in GFF. Yeah, Grand freaking Turismo. No, it's, what are you on? Let's see. You're saying it's 8K. Alright, so what is it? GFF, Grand Frickin' Feed. Oh, that's what you gotta do. It's kind of a drift that you gotta. Like this, right there, into that corner. You've got to get so many minutes of drift time, I think it is. There it is. It's showing 300. You have to get that. There it goes. Before you pass this guy. He did it. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I can do this. Easy peasy. So where are you at? Dude, I can't remember your name. My God, how could I? Piece of Adam. That's right. So where are you? All right, cool. Friends. How many of us have them? Let's be. And so Lisa must be your. Never mind. So yeah, I've got two different profiles. Like I said, I was talking to Daniel right there, and so it's like instead of messing around with the cars or even worrying about with the cars, losing the cars, we're just got another profile. And fucking flying. So I take away a little bit of the control of the steering. I'm not gonna be able to catch this dude. Oh! Oh! Come on, baby. He's gotta be right here. If he's right here, I can get him. There he is. Oh shit. Oh shit, there he is. Oh, I failed it. Oh, nothing. I messed up. I hit the car that I was supposed to overtake. That's what it was. Did you get your cars back? No, I didn't, man. But I'm not tripping. I got it. I got better cars now, I think. And then I started over, so it turns out where I've got all gold in the license. So that's pretty cool, you know. And I'm working on these other ones, so, you know, even without the cars and having the license done, if you don't have the cars, you can't race any of the other races. You gotta buy a bunch of them, and when you win the races, they'll give you the cars you need for the tracks. So, God, I gotta be able to get this thing. So I gotta lap this guy somehow or another. Oh. That's what it is. I have to lap him. Whoa. 2 shakes of lamb stew. So I have one of those SRT Dodge concept car things. It's pretty wild. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta catch him right here. It has to be him right here. I got him. Yes. What? It was supposed to be 124 by the time I caught him. Alright, let's go do something else here. So, let's see, where's the invites? There's notification. Oh, I'm still loading this Trial Fusion. I think you said you had that game, Adam. Something. See, where are you? Alright, but if you can't have the mic, you just put your headphones on and you can hear me. And then like you flash your lights like once for yes, 2 for no, and then, or I say if this is the way this is, then you go left or you go to the right of me or something. I don't know. So. So, alright, you guys can't probably see this. Oh yeah, he left. Downstairs smoking. YouTube sign in downstairs. Sign in downstairs. Smoking a cigarette. That's cool. Smoking a Mabra. I smoke Mabras because I want to be here tomorrow, bruh. Alright, I think I've already got this one before. No. Anyways, sign in. Sign in. See which? Yeah, this is. All gold. It's all gold. So yeah, Trials Fusion is a cool game. It's downloading right now. It's supposed to take like 4 hours. What? Oh, they're gonna give me the Mustang. There it is. Nice. It's the rally car. This car is badass. They have it on one of the licenses. I like going in the dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Let's see, where are you at? Are you in the lobby? Are you gonna go in the... Might as well. Or, yeah. Because if we do the other online, it's like, you might be on a completely different track. Alright, which one is yours? Let's see, you got... There's Danny. Is that you, Danny? No, this is somebody else. Cupcake. And let's see, Lethal Devotion. Let's see, Blue Moon, Start Me Up. I know that dude. I think he kicked me out once. Let me see, where are the ones that are my friends? Show me Room with Friends. There is the Chameleon. Coyote. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get in there. It's a pretty cool little track. Might not like. Sharing tips and info. Okay. So, I'm not on. I'm do downstairs. Do on stairs. Don't unterglieben. So yeah, I called B of A about the BMW, the motorcycle shop that's dicking me around. And so I'm like, all right, oh shit, all this stuff. What? They're not gonna let me. The chameleon's not gonna let me in. Okay, active stability management. That's easy enough to fix. Okay, I can fix that stuff. Yeah, and on there, active stability management. Oh, you guys are racing without me. Come on, man. Why does everybody always start right when I get there? And when I'm trying to set it up, I'm just trying to fix it, dude. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix it to where I can race with you guys. Active stability. Let's get that off. Boom. There. Anything else? Alright, racing tires. It's no big deal. Okay, that should do it, dude. Oh, it's gotta be a GR1. Alright, let me switch to GR1. I have another, I have my other guy has it. Oh shoot, I'll be back. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, you're Chameleon. Stay in here, Mr. Chameleon. And let's see. Let me quit this thing. Let me invite you in here. There you are. Let me get another car. Here, let me, I can do this. I can set this. Let me go back out and I'll go to my other person and then I'll come right back in. If you don't start it if you can't.